round in that Texas town. About to shack outside the games. And you know what I'm talking about. Just let me know if you wanna go to that home out on the range. They got a lot of nice girls.
Hi, and welcome to another episode of Weight Loss TV. I'm Dr. Dean. For the next couple of episodes, I'm going to talk about some very popular DVD-based weight loss programs. Primarily what we're going to look at today and in the next episode is Insanity and P90X. Okay? Now, if you haven't seen the commercials for these things, they're usually like an infomercial. That some of them can be a half hour long, and they feature some, well, the name of the company is called Beachbodies, okay? So you've got a fair amount of scantily clad men and women with absolutely perfect bodies, okay? That's what they're trying to sell. And I'm going to try to cut through all the hype and tell you really what it's about. We're going to start out with Insanity. Now, Insanity is based on max interval training, long bursts of maximum effort followed by very short rest periods. Insanity is designed to be done in a 60-day period. There's two phases. The first phase is supposedly relatively light, but let me tell you, it's not. And the second is even more intense. And there's a 1 week period. It's supposedly a rest period that focuses primarily on cardio and balance for 6 days straight. Insanity refers to this as a recovery week. All the workouts in the regular phases are a combination of cardio, plyometrics, calisthenics, and various sports drills. There's a total of 10 workouts in the series, and they can range anywhere from 45 minutes to over an hour. And one of the good things about it is you don't need any special equipment, and everything can pretty much be done at home. What is required, which, you know, if you're kind of this kind of goes back to when our offices were health club based and they'd call us to get involved in our weight loss program, and they'd find that we were in a gym. Well, they didn't want to come into the gym until they were in shape. Well, in order to do a lot of the Beachbody workouts, especially Insanity and P90X, it assumes that you have a base level of fitness before you even go into it. And without that base level of fitness, there's pretty much no way you're going to keep up, and there's probably a really good chance that you're probably going to injure yourself. Workouts start at an absolutely incredibly intense pace, and they only get harder from there. Even the warm-up is pretty killer. Now, one of the things that P90X and Insanity have in common is a lot of plyometrics. If you're not familiar with the term plyometrics, they're explosive muscle movements that are designed to help to generate explosive muscle movements. Now, if you are not in any kind of condition, or if you have weak joints, this could be a problem. Since Insanity is only 2 months long, mentally, most people can say, I can do anything for 2 months. And it may be easier to accomplish mentally. But physically, again, if you're not up to the task, you can hurt yourself. Going back to the programs that I try to work with people, I'm all about lifestyle change, and I don't know if Insanity is a lifestyle. You know, could you train yourself for 2 months and get a job done? Yeah, you probably could. But is this something that you can translate into a lifestyle? Are you going to be able to carry it on beyond the 2 months? The type of person I see to be able to do this is a 20 or 30 something that maybe has an athletic background, that is probably used to some pretty intense training back in the day. For the average person, it's going to seem, more than likely, it's going to seem pretty overwhelming. Going through all their materials, I was trying to find, again, looking back to lifestyle, I was trying to find some sort of a nutritional plan that went along with it, and I couldn't really find really much of anything other than, you can buy some vitamins and supplements and meal replacement shakes. But again, that is not a lifestyle. There's a lot of other programs out there that specifically put people on shakes, but I don't know if you can live like that. I know you can't live like that for an extended period of time. This 2-month thing, you'll probably lean out pretty good if you don't hurt yourself. But you can't. I think it's going to be difficult for most people to turn this into a lifestyle. Now, if you decide to try Insanity, remember you have to have a base level of fitness. Without it, you're going to get frustrated, and you're also going to have to develop a nutritional program. Because as we get older, the food part of this weight loss, it takes up at least half of the challenge. And without a sound nutritional program, this whole thing could be for naught. Finally, at the end of 60 days, you're going to have to figure out how you're going to carry this on to a lifestyle. What are you going to continue to do? Because you still have to maintain activity, and you still have to have a nutritional plan that you can carry out for more than just the 60 days. Because if you don't, all the work that you've put in and all the weight that you've lost, there's a real good chance that it's going to be coming back. Is this a good program? For some people, it could be a very good program. For the type of people I mentioned before, 20s, 30-something, maybe have an athletic background, you need somewhat of a base level of fitness. The younger you are, probably the not in the worst shape you're in. If you're 40 or 50 something and you haven't done anything for 10, 20 years, this is going to be a very tough program, and there's a real good chance that you might hurt yourself. I mean, I have patients that they're done with me and they decide to try this, and they're not old, but they're 40 or 50 something, and invariably I will get a phone call. I couldn't keep up. I hurt myself, whatever. So you've got to be extremely careful with this type of a program. There's a lot of plyometrics, a lot of speed. You've got to have a base level of fitness. And again, we've got to have sound nutrition. Without it, the weight's coming back and all your hard work is going to be for nothing. So I don't think I would recommend it for a lifestyle type program. But for a short-term little blast, kick things, if you've got a base level of fitness, this could be good. Without it, you're going to get hurt. There's probably no two ways about it. They tell you to take your time, but when you see those people on the TV, you want to push. You want to push. They're very motivational. You want to do what they're telling you to do. And if you don't have a base level of fitness, you're going to have a problem. So again, I don't think this is a lifestyle. Be a good kick in the butt to get started once you've got a base level of fitness, or to do something different. But it's not a lifestyle program. So I'm going to leave the choice up to you. Is it a lifestyle? Do you want to change your lifestyle? Then you may not want to do this program. If you're just looking for some sort of a kick in the butt, something a little change than what you normally do, then this might be a fun choice for you. This is Dr. Dean and Weight Loss TV. We'll see you next time.